Hey guys, it's me again. Today's video is going to be a foundation and a concealer routine, so I hope you guys enjoy. So the first thing I'm going to do is just sanitize my hands. I always do this, just always, you know. So I just take a little bit. Just make sure your hands are clean when you're putting anything on your face, because you do not want to get breakouts and pimples and stuff like that. Okay. So the following step is, of course, my Corez primer. I'm in love with this. It's really good for oily skin, and since I have sensitive skin, it's also really good. So I just applied a little bit and just put it all over my face. And then I'm also going to use the MAC Prep and Prime Vibrancy Eye Primer for underneath my eyes. I find that this is really good because I have dark circles, but I like, how to explain it? When I put like concealer and stuff on it without this, sorry, my eyes just don't look that, like I don't look that awake, basically. So I just take a little bit again. I'm going to show you. I think about this much for both eyes. Oh yeah. Make sure you dab. Like a few years back when I started wearing makeup, my mother told me, she was in my room one day and she saw me taking off my, like, you know, my eye makeup, and I was rubbing really hard, and she was like, Carolina, what are you doing? You're gonna get premature wrinkles. So yeah. So ever since she told me that, I always have that like in my mind for some reason. So the next thing I take is the Bobbi Brown in Dark Peach, and I'm like absolutely loving this product. It's really good. I feel like, sorry, my nose was itchy. I feel like it's really good. Covers really well, and it takes out like the blue I have, because my dark circles are really just here, and the rest of my eye is pretty good. So that's my main concern, is just the inner corner. So yeah, I'm just gonna dab and make sure you bring it in to the inner corner. And I'm sorry I'm making like stupid faces. So there you go. So you can see the difference. So just work it in again. Again, I just used about this much. And apply it into the eye. Now, like, my main concern with my skin is my dark circles. And then my skin, I don't really tend to break out that much, so it's just redness that I have. See, it's really red and red here. I always have redness no matter what. I don't know why. So yeah, just so that's my main concern. So I just rub it in there, make sure it's good. Okay, so this is all I'm doing so far. The next step is I'm gonna take my MAC concealer. I'm sorry if I'm looking, I have like all my products on my table or my desk, whatever. So again, the MAC Select Moisture Cover and NW30. So just take a small amount and just dab it. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I first apply the concealer with my fingers just to warm up the product a little bit. And then I blend like the outer edge with my Sephora Airbrush concealer. And I'm like absolutely loving that brush. There you go. Now I'm just gonna take my brush and take my mirror and just make sure everything is nicely blended. So just go on like the outer edge. Okay. So now for finally foundation. Just so you guys know, oops, I dropped everything. I alternate between these two. This is I mainly use for nighttime, and this one mainly for daytime. I do have oily skin. But I tend to set it with my Sephora mattifying foundation, sorry. So, you know, it stays longer, but I do have to blot throughout the day. So, yeah, but it's really nice. It feels really nice on your face. So, yeah. So, I think I'm just gonna, actually, I'm gonna use this one because this is the one you guys are mostly gonna see me use. So, I'll just take this so you guys can see how I apply it. Oh, yeah. So, I just gonna shake it. And just put it on the back of my hand. For daytime, I do not use too much, so I use about that much throughout my whole face. Like I said, my main concern is really just my cheeks, so I tend to just put enough on my cheeks, and then the rest of my face that's pretty even, well, not even, but you know, no redness, I just put powder over it and blend everything out. So I'm just gonna dot it. This is a little bit dark for me. I did try to go to Sephora to get like matched again, but they didn't have my color, so I'm gonna go back. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna use this. This is, yeah, I tend to just do that. And of course, I'm gonna use my Real Techniques stippling brush, which I absolutely love. Ever since I got this about 2 months ago, I've been using it non-stop. I also have more brushes. If you guys want like a review on the brushes, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. So yeah, let me know. So yeah, I'm just gonna start blending everything out. So yeah. So I start off just tapping everything into the skin, and then I start blending. So just make sure you blend. And then once you get to the other side, you start stippling. This just, I think that just makes the foundation stay a little bit longer. And then I start blending. And I'm gonna blend like your concealer with your foundation. You'll see once I have the other concealer how good it is, because it's really brightening and it's very creamy. So we have like really like dry under eye circles, and your, like, you know, your eye cream isn't enough, that concealer is really good, which I'll show you in a minute, just so you guys can see. Make sure you blend it to your hairline. And if you're gonna have your like hair up, just put a little bit to your ear, so it's not like, you know, dark here, light here, and then light here. So it's obvious you're wearing foundation. Pick that up from Dixie Woo, which is one of my favorites. I always watch them. There you go. Now the following step, I'm going to take my favorite concealer, which is the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, the tan. And I just take about that much is enough for both eyes. Like when I first got this, I would put a lot, but then I don't know, it was obvious, so just a little bit enough to, you know, make a difference. So just warm the product with your fingers, which is what I'm doing now. I'm going to take my mirror again and just start dabbing it from the inner corner to the outer corner. Make sure you dab. And kind of do like a V shape. Same process. Bring it into the corner and then just when you get into here. Okay. Now I'm going to take my Sephora brush again and just blend everything out. Any kind of like what you have left to put in your eye. Something on the eye. So the last step for my foundation and concealer routine, well, I finished my concealer already, but my foundation is I use the Sephora matte tan. And again, I use the same brush. And just swirl it in and tap it onto your face. And then start blending it onto the face. Try to a little bit set your concealer. Well guys, that's all I do for my foundation. So I'm just gonna a little bit closer so you guys can see. My redness kind of, you know, doesn't show up as much. So guys, this is all I do for my foundation routine. Leave any comments down below. Make sure to subscribe and like. And thank you very much for watching the video. Bye!